She considers a field and buys it. Out of her earnings, she plants a vineyard. That's Proverbs 31, 3,000 years old, and still the clearest description of an income-producing property I know. The field isn't the endpoint, it's the engine that funds what comes next. And still the clearest description of an income-producing property I know. The field isn't the endpoint, it's the engine that funds what comes next. Yield sounds technical, it's simply rental income as a percentage of price. But two yields matter and they're not the same. Gross yield. A $1.5 million property renting for $4,500 a month gives you a 3.6% headline number. Net yield subtracts the real cost, tax, maintenance, agent fees, vacancy, often $18,000 to $24,000 a year. Net yield closer to 2.0 to 2.4%. Treat every gross yield number with professional skepticism. There's an old saying in this business: gross yield is what the agent quotes, net yield is what the accountant finds, and actual yield is what you discover in year 3 when the aircon packs up. The most important shift in this chapter happens inside your head, from owner-occupier thinking to investor thinking. An owner-occupier asks, "Do I love this place?" An investor asks, "What's the net yield at market rent? Who's my tenant and who's my exit buyer in 10 years?" Here's the uncomfortable truth. A tenant does not care about your marble countertops the way you do. Their priorities are: is the bus stop nearby? Does the washing machine work? Is the heating reliable? That premium you paid in the showroom, you may never fully recover it. And here's a pattern that surprises most people. Prestige and yield move in opposite directions. Luxury condos in central districts, 1.5 to 3% gross yield. Mass market properties near transport hubs, 4 to 5%. Secondary cities and suburban markets, 5 to 7%. The highest yields live in the mass market, not at the top. Most buyers have been trained to chase prestige. Investors chase cash flow. Commercial and industrial property is a different game entirely, often 5 to 8% gross yields, longer leases, and under a triple net structure. The tenant covers property tax, insurance, and maintenance on top of rent. Consider a logistic business paying $10,000 a month in rent, $1.2 million over 10 years, with zero equity to show for it. The same business buying a $2 million industrial unit at roughly the same monthly payment builds about $1.4 million in equity over that same decade. Same outflow, completely different destination. Property's income road isn't one size fits all. 3 strategies: mortgage offset. Rental income covers your interest, while your own payments build the principal. Retirement funding, rental income that eventually exceeds your living expenses altogether. And business cost reduction, turning your biggest operating expense into a balance sheet asset. Always work from net yield, never gross. Think like an investor, even in the home you love. Match your cash flow strategy to your actual life stage, and don't overlook commercial and industrial yields and tax advantages residential structurally can't match. Next up, we open the capital gain engine, why property growth isn't luck, and the freehold versus leasehold numbers that might surprise you. See you there.